This is Paul. Yeah. For every individual that's upset about not being rich, there are a lot of people throughout the world that don't have enough food. Yes. Now, yesterday was Christmas, and he had just a wonderful meal. Yes. It was so good. Yep. See, in the United States, yeah, we have it so good. But there are those in other nations that don't have it as good as we do. Yeah. And as much as I say water your lawns, and I want you to do that, yeah, they'd be happy to have the water to feed themselves. Now, for the greedy, yes, corrupted individuals that think you're rich, yeah, there are billions of people throughout the world, yeah, that would like to have water. Now, if you think I'm concerned about your anger, yeah, I'm not. My thought is that I have the availability of manufacturing water, yes, that will relieve a tremendous amount of pain and suffering in the lives of other people. Yeah. And your self-serving, corrupt way of doing things, right, was that we can fraudulently make up crimes. Yes. We can get paid to do that. Yeah. And we never get arrested because in this county. Well, I'm telling you, there are a huge amount of humanity, yes, that if they find out about the availability of fresh water, they're going to hate your guts. Yes. They're just going to hate you. So all the anger you have pointed towards me, behind me I have 2 billion people throughout the world that want this water. That's how many people are behind me. And all of them are looking at the United States saying, well, what exactly is the problem with the enforcement of the laws of the United States? See, I got 2 billion people behind me. Yes. And you want them to all understand, yes, that when you get paid to manufacture, fabricate false evidence, yes, that all of them are to suffer because of your corrupt county. Now, this idea, right? Oh, we're just going to send notice to 1023 Kitchen Dick Road. Yes. And then we're going to say that Paul's delusional, yes, schizophrenic and bipolar for knowing that he wasn't in Sequim, right, and he wasn't in Jefferson County, yes, and that I didn't email anybody at Heidi Budnick's workplace, yes. And then you're going to make me have a mental health evaluation, yes, and treatment if recommended because of my wife's kidnapping of my sons. So I just want you to know if I don't feel your anger right now, it's because I got 2 billion people behind me. Yes. And their anger, yes, is greater than your anger. Ouch. See, they do know. And when they do know, yes, they look at the 100,000, maybe million, could be 10 million individuals, yes, that are legally liable for the enforcement of the laws of the United States. And that 2 billion people in humanity says, well, I don't really give a hoot. Now, when I have the availability of selling water, 1,000 gallons for $45, yes. 1,000 gallons of fresh water grows a lot of food, yes. It makes a lot of rice, it grows a lot of potatoes, yes. And it feeds a lot of people. Now, when you really carefully consider exactly what you've been doing, your risk was that nobody is going to obligate you to remove this fraud. There is nobody in the United States that is going to feel the pressure, yes, of removing any fabricated evidence, yes, because of the fraud of issuing court orders, yes. But I want you to know, yes, for the 10 to 12 million American citizens that I will sue, yes, those 2 billion individuals in humanity, their anger is considerably greater than yours. Now, you got lots of power, don't you? You work in a police department in any state of the United States, and you said, well, it's more important right now. Now they know. Humanity does. And it's because of your greed and your corruption.